Wealthy Eddie here. Today I'm going to be showing you the exact steps how I made £12,000 trading NAS. Hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. What's up everyone, Wealthy Eddie over here. Welcome to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be running down this trade that we took on Friday. NAS 100, we sold this trade. This one trade here made 12K. You're going to see the live trade being played out at the end of the video. So make sure you stay to the end so you see that. Let's get straight into the breakdown. I'm going to proceed to delete everything so we can run down the trade together. So NFP always happens at 1:30 UK time. If you're in New York, it will be 8:30 a.m. Okay, it will be 8:30 a.m., which is this candle right here. If you're trying to trade on NFP day, I would really recommend you trade after NFP is released. Do not be trading before, especially right before NFP. As you guys, I don't know if you know, but with NFP, because price is jumping so fast, it will not respect your stop loss. So even if you place your stop loss over here, it is not going to respect it. You're going to end up losing more than you actually wanted to. So I would really wait for NFP to come along, analyze the chart, and then trade after. So what I can see over here is NFP candle came. We created this liquidity sitting above right here after dumping. So this is what I proceeded to mark out. We had this liquidity. And as you guys can see, we swept that liquidity after New York open, full open at 9:30 New York time. This is 2:30 UK time where I am. So we've swept this liquidity right here. I then proceeded to look for a market structure shift, which we had one right here. We had a fair value gap, which was supposed to be my first entry, but I was on a phone call, so I couldn't get this entry. This was supposed to be my entry right here. Stop loss just above these highs over here. And then my TP was somewhere along the lines of down here from 1 to 3. I was busy, so I didn't manage to take this trade. I also didn't manage to send it to my Discord community. So I then proceeded to look for another entry. I had a breaker structure just below over here. Okay, I then had a fair value gap sitting just over here, which this is the signal that I sent out to the Discord community. This is where I took my first sell from. This is my first sell. Stop loss at the same exact level. Okay, stop loss at the same exact level. And then I just went for a 1 to 2. This was my first entry. Okay, after sweeping that liquidity, market structure shift, wanted that entry, didn't get it. This is that breaker structure, got another fair value gap. So this is where I proceeded to take my other entry. Then I had a second entry, which was when we proceeded to keep dumping. I saw another fair value gap sitting just above here. And this is where I took my second entry from. Stop loss was the same, okay? And then my TP was the same also. So I just went for an extra 1%, just shy of 1%. So I ended up making 3% on these two positions. This was the signal that I sent out to this community. I'm going to show you guys the signal in a bit. But this is really and truly the breakdown of this Friday trade. Really, really simple. Keep it simple. Don't need to be that complicated. Just keep doing what is simple, what makes sense to you guys. And then that's where you guys are going to see success from. Again, wait for that NFP candle to create that liquidity, swept that liquidity. We were very much bearish for NAS 100 anyway, so I was looking for sells. Swept that higher liquidity over here, had that market structure shift. Was supposed to take an entry from here, but was busy, so I couldn't take it. So another breaker structure, fair value gap. Took my initial entry here, took a second entry, smaller lot size, obviously smaller risk. Second entry right around here, and then hit TP. Like I said, I will add the video of me actually taking the trade at the end. But let me show you guys the signal that we sent on the Discord. As you guys can see here, we've got the signal right here, selling NAS. Told everyone, listen, I'm selling NAS right here. This is the TP getting smacked. And then you guys can see that someone made 1.3K, another person made 266. We got a withdrawal. And then you guys can see that this week has been very, very good. As you guys can see, someone made 24. Someone made a bunch on gold. Another person made 283 on the NAS 100 sell. We've got more profit over here, 177. We got 270. So even though it was NFP week, it wasn't that eventful, but it also wasn't too quiet. Again, we're very, very careful trading NFP week. If I can, I won't even bother trading, but if I see a nice setup, then I will go ahead and take the trade. Okay, so this was the breakdown of this trade. NAS 100 sell on Friday after NFP. Again, I always use this kind of strategy for NFP, CPI. I wait for those type of news to be released, see where the draw on liquidity is, wait for that liquidity to get swept, proceed to look for a market structure shift, break a structure, look for an FVG, take my entry from that FVG, and I aim for a 1 to 2 minimum. Okay, if I go and I take a second entry, I'm not going to go for a 1 to 2 from the second entry. I'm just going to keep the same TP at the same level. Okay, if you guys want to join the community, I trade live every single day. If you guys want to join, the link will be in the description. Okay, you can trade with me for free for 7 days. So make sure you guys click that link, join the community. We stay lit in there. We stay taking trades, sharing ideas, trading trade setups. Also, I send signals as well if that's your thing, but I'm mainly more into actually teaching you guys the skill set of trading. So if you guys want to learn the skill set, want to learn how to use liquidity, how to trade with NFP, how to trade on any really given day, then make sure you guys click that link in the description. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment what you guys have really been struggling with. I will try and reply to all you guys' comments. But other than that, that's today's video done. As you can see, just max TP. Lovely trade right here. Lovely trade, lovely TP. Just a quick breakdown on this trade right here. NAS 100. As you can see, I was meant to take a position out of this fair value gap right here after we swept this liquidity right here, coming after London highs. We came all the way down here, had a market structure shift, had this FVG. I was meant to take an entry here, but I was on my phone call, so I couldn't take this one. Then we proceeded to break structure, had this FVG, I took one entry from here. Then we had another FVG, I took a second entry right here, which we literally just hit TP. Literally 11k trade. I had a 7k TP on the original entry up here, and then I had a 5k TP right here. So a lovely, not 11, 12k position. So not a bad trade at all.